Und damit herzlich hallo zurück zu Game of Thrones Staffel 1. Heute mal mit der Episode 4, gerade erst vor ein paar Stunden rausgekommen. Diesmal habe ich darauf geachtet, diesmal sind die Achievements bereits, naja, wie soll ich sagen, ausgegraut, sie existieren also. Und ich hoffe, wir sind jetzt auch schon spät genug drin, dass wir am Ende unsere Statistiken vergleichen können. Wenn wir das jetzt nämlich zu schnell hochladen, dann könnte das Probleme geben. Gut, eigentlich habe ich gerade absolut keine Zeit, das hier aufzunehmen, aber komm ey, zumindest Game of Thrones wollen wir doch immer am Release-Tag möglichst raushauen. Gut, der Release-Tag war jetzt zwar gestern, aber, also für euch war er gestern, für mich ist er immer noch heute, aber ist trotzdem möglichst zeitnah. Ich habe gehört, einige konnten das schon wieder auf PlayStation 4 vorher spielen, was mich immer ankotzt, wenn man sich Sachen kauft, die bezahlt hat, wie jeder andere und dann erst später spielen darf, weil darum. Egal, ich höre jetzt auf zu flamen und beginne Episode 4.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marie!
Shit. What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson and stay down? You can be Lord, Roderick, so long as we all know who holds the reins here.
The foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Mal abgesehen davon, dass ich immer noch angepisst bin, dass die Frau uns nicht mehr heiraten will, habe ich den wirklich umgelegt? Erinnere ich mich gar nicht dran. Ich dachte, ich hätte ihn verschont. Oder habe ich es nur versucht? Egal, anzünden! Wie er sich gefreut hat gerade.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived.
Ja, ich hab's dir gesagt.
Seems Brit found out too. Now they all see it. What sort of brother you really are.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought and...
So you struck him down and left him to die? You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burn till there's nothing left of you.
I swear by all the gods, old and new, this was an accident. I didn't mean for him to die.
Didn't mean it. Murder's in your blood. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Brit last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Garrett's telling the truth. Brit attacked him. Just like he said, Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
That's impossible. Finn can't stand me. Because you're a fucking squire who thinks you're better than everyone.
Enough! Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go.
Ja gut, dann enthauptet mich, dann ist das Drama endlich vorbei.
What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusters.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Give us a moment.
Kiss him quick and be done with it.
Danke.
Garrett, you told me you wouldn't get into it with Brit. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Crusters.
John, I swear I honored my vows. Brit wanted to fight and I wouldn't give him one. I tried to stop it, honest.
I believe you. Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Crusters. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. And let's move.
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Kommt mir jetzt nur so vor, da weicht das Intro immer mehr vom Original ab. Ups, der Elterntag. Ich erinnere mich, dass...
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
Then maybe you should get to know me better. I'm not like those other men.
You sure look like the rest of them. Covered in dirt.
Oh, shit.
you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before.
Das ist aber ein anderer.
Your reaction says otherwise. Visceron.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Would you like to touch him?
Go ahead.
Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Ach, weißt du was?
Not a good idea, Asher.
Ah, jetzt darf ich das auch noch selber machen, ja? Na, mal gucken, ob die Hand ab ist. Nein.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon.
Give me a reason to believe you.
I told you I've heard this story before.
I'm going to need more than that.
You're asking for proof.
My friend has the burns to prove it. It's likely to leave a scar.
Your dragon did this, Your Grace.
Well, he wouldn't. You must have tried to fight him. What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him?
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
If we did, I'm sorry. It wasn't our intention. We weren't looking for a fight.
And neither was he.
Sure he wasn't.
Halt die Fresse.
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword.
Ja, total.
Why did you come here? You've been polite,
Accommodating.
to what end?
You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude? What do you want from me, Asher Forrester?
My little brother was murdered in front of his family, and our youngest is still held against his will at our enemy's house.
What is it you expect me to do?
We need to hire an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please, if...
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
What if we left after the liberation, once the slaves are free?
Once the slaves are free, I will sail back to Westeros and reclaim my crown.
There is no after.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me. Croft? You may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
I faced a dragon and lived. Nothing in Meereen can be worse than that.
How bold of you. You forget that is my dragon you boast of defeating.
I said I survived, nothing more.
And Beskha here, she has a history in Meereen. She could help guide us.
What the hell?
Is this true? Yes. I lived in Meereen for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
Ich mag das nicht, wenn sich meine Leute...
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons? Guide them into Meereen?
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
I can only speak for myself. I'll go alone.
She's the one who knows the city. She will accompany you, or you won't be going at all. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Meereen, and I will see that you are rewarded.
but your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
Yay.
What the fuck happened back there? Are we really going into Marine?
Ich hab dich nicht verpfiffen. Aber...
What's the problem with you and Marine anyway?
Doesn't matter now, does it?
Wesker.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Oh, you're a Terminator.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
Vom Regen in die Traufe, aber auch immer wieder.